Fungal diseases in fish. Subject: aquaculture, paper, fisheries, health management, extension, and marketing. Topic: fungal diseases in fish. Objectives: understanding the different types of fungal diseases that can affect fish, including their causes, symptoms, and treatment. Learning how to identify common fungal diseases in fish. Learning how to prevent and manage fungal infections. Understanding the economic impacts of fungal diseases on the aquaculture industry. Outcomes: after completion of this lesson, the student will be able to possess increased knowledge of the different types of fungal diseases that can affect fish, acquires ability to identify common fungal diseases in fish, improved ability to prevent and manage fungal infections in fish, increased awareness of economic impacts of fungal diseases. Introduction: fungal diseases are common problem in fish aquaculture, and they can have a significant impact on fish health and production. Some of the most common fungal diseases in aquaculture includes like saprolegnosis, brachiomycosis, ichthyophorus diseases, Lysinidium diseases, Fusarium diseases, etc. Preventing fungal infections in fish aquaculture involves maintaining good water quality and hygiene, as well as monitoring fish health closely. Treatment options for fungal infections include antifungal medications and salt baths. It is important to properly diagnose and treat fungal infections. Saprolegniasis. Saprolegniasis. This disease is also called as water mold disease. This is caused by Saprolegnia parasitica. This is the most common fungus affecting carps, which cause large-scale mortality. The infected fish becomes weak and lethargic. The fungus forms white thread-like structures on the skin. You can see here, white thread-like structures can be seen on the body. These structures spread and form ulcers on the skin. You can see here the ulcers. These ulcers become deep and expose the bones. Fish dies of inflammation of liver, intestines, followed by hemorrhage. Treatment: dipping the fishes in 1% potassium permanganate solution for 90 minutes cures the disease. This disease can also be treated by spraying malachite green in the pond at the rate of 1 to 3 ppm. ppm is parts per day, parts per million. Brachomyces or gill rot. Brachomyces or gill rot. In carps, this disease is caused by Brachiomiasis sanguinis. Brachiomiasis sanguinis. This fungi affects the gills and destroy the tissues there. You can see here the affected gill where it you can find the damaged part of the gills like this. Gills become dry and develop necrotic patches. Fishes die due to lack of oxygen because when gills are damaged, they cannot respire. Oxygen exchange does not take place. Fishes die due to lack of oxygen. Before death, the fishes come to the surface and engulf air. This disease is spread from one fish to other through water. Presence of abundant decaying organic matter causes the spread of this disease. Treatment: infected fish in the pond should be destroyed. The infected fish should be given copper sulfate or formalin dip bath for 5 to 10 minutes for 6 days. For 6 days. The pond should be dried up and quicklime is to be sprayed to destroy the fungal spores. The fungal spores, if they remain at the bottom of the pond, the next crop will also be affected. Will also be affected. Ichthyophanosis. Ichthyophanosis. This is also known as reeling disease. This is also known as reeling disease. It is characterized by swinging movements of the fish. Swinging movement of the fish. It is caused by Ichthyophonus hofferi. It is a fungi. Ichthyophonus hofferi. It enters the host through food. The fungus spreads to various body organs and cause ulcers. It is difficult to control this disease. You can see the ulcers within the tissues of the organism. It is difficult to control. Infected fish should be isolated and destroyed, euthanized or destroyed. They must be killed. Medicines like terramycin, erythromycin are useful to treat this disease. Useful to treat this disease. Leginidium. Leginidium. Leginidium is a genus of waterborne fungi that can cause a severe disease in fish called leginidiosis. Leginidiosis. This fungal disease is common in freshwater and marine fish, particularly in tilapia, salmon, and trout, and can cause significant economic losses in fish farms. This fungus also affects the larval stages. The infected larvae become yellowish green in color. Gills become black in color, become inactive and reluctant to light and food. Legionella disease in fish is characterized by lethargy, loss of appetite, skin discoloration, respiratory distress, and death in severe cases. Antifungal medications such as itraconazole, terbinafine, and fluconazole have shown efficacy in treating Legionella infections in fish. Prevention of lichenidosis in fish involves maintaining good water quality, minimizing stress on the fish. You can see here the damages done by this fungi. The signs of Fusarium species. Fusarium. The signs of Fusarium infected fish typically presents as skin lesions. You can see here the lesions on the skin, sores or boils on the skin, or systemic infections. It can also affect the fish's gills leading to respiratory distress. Respiratory distress. Fish with fusariosis may exhibit a lack of appetite, lethargy, and weight loss. And weight loss. The fungus can enter the fish through wounds, either naturally occurring or from fish handling. Poor water quality, stress, and overcrowding can also make fish more susceptible to fusariosis. fusariosis. Adding malachite green at 0.001 to 0.006 milligrams per liter of water found to be effective in controlling this fungi. You can see the fungi and the tissues. Dermatomycosis. Dermatomycosis. Dermatomycosis is caused by dermatophytes and some opportunistic fungi such as Malassezia, Candida, etc. Symptoms of dermatomycosis in fish include the appearance of white or gray patches on the skin. These become wounds gradually. Here you can find the gray patches, which can eventually lead to ulceration and tissue damage. Cottony growth appears on the skin or gills. Infected fish may also display reduced activity, loss of appetite, and respiratory distress. The fungus reaches the brain through eyes and cause death. Treatment of dermatomycosis in fish typically involves the use of antifungal medications such as formalin, malachite green, applied as bath or dip. Thank you.